right now, avian flu just hit a flock in Utah, and I think we're going to see prices continue to spike. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the index for eggs was up 8.4% from August to September on a seasonally adjusted basis after climbing 4.8% from July to August. The agency says the average price of a dozen large eggs in the U.S. was $3.82 in September, up from $2.07 in September of 2023. This is something that people really feel quite acutely because eggs are something you buy regularly. You start to get a pace for it. I know that that when you see those prices go up, you can tell, hey, the whole CPI is going up. And part of the reason that this is going on is because there's now this highly pathogenic avian flu that's been confirmed in Cache County, Utah. And then also we lost a huge number of egg-laying hens in places like Georgia and North Carolina. So more than 20 million egg-laying hens are out of commission. Chad, with all this news, are you seeing the prices of eggs go up where you're at?
Vance, it must be a sign of the times because yesterday, in fact, we stopped at a store and I needed to get eggs and milk and bread. So when we were talking about this off air, I went, well, I just did it yesterday. So the counter that I saw, they were probably 2/3 full. Price looked really normal to me of what they had been. So maybe not quite yet, but certainly, when you look at the numbers, it should be alarming to everybody to keep this on your radar. You mentioned it when we were talking about even beef production. There are a lot of local egg suppliers around here. Quite a few farms that do that. Obviously, they're not going to keep up with the huge demand, especially what about the holidays, Vance? You got a major holiday push here over the next 6-7 weeks. That's a major concern for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a great point. I was at the grocery store and all of the large amounts of eggs where you could buy them in 18 or 24, that was all sold out. And in fact, really the only eggs you could get in a large volume, which I need because I got all these little kids at home, is that I was paying about $4.50 for a dozen eggs, and it was the first time I've probably ever paid that amount. It was pretty shocking to me, and I think if eggs are a core staple of your diet, you're going to be feeling that on the bottom line of your budget.
Yeah, there's no question. I want to say the eggs I bought yesterday, you can only buy them in an 18 pack. And don't quote me, but it was in the high threes. It wasn't 4, it was 3 something. But certainly I kind of did my homework too. It's this has been a growing thing here the last year, is looking at that egg price. And you don't really notice it when it just goes up a little bit. But when you hear these issues that are coming, it's probably watchful to think that it's going to keep going and maybe a little quicker than you're used to.